Good evening, Gareth. How are you? You got to unmute yourself, mate.
Classic schoolboy error.
Can you do the countdown for me, Connor, so that I can so it comes in nicely and I get my timings right? Yeah, it's not a problem.
Classic schoolboy error. But it's a live stream. We can get away with it.
Oh, wicked.
Thanks for being here, Jude. And thank you for everybody who's watched the premiere tonight and come over to the live stream as well.
Has Gareth got some stuff in store for you lot tonight?
Well, hopefully it goes smoothly. It's going to be nice, chilled, relaxed.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. As you can all see, he's got his ropes out, tied up, ready to show you some bits and pieces.
It actually looks quite fucking bad, like.
Yeah.
Right there, like.
Yeah, it's a good idea, man. We've had some brainstorming today.
Yes,
and,
we have been.
So, welcome all back in the chat.
So, what do everybody in the chat think of premiere then? You know, it was around 200 feet from the very top to the bottom. So, would any of you guys in the chat do it? I know some of the mine explorers are in the chat, so I know they would do it.
Yeah, how many of you would tap out at the top? Come on, let's be honest. I know what.
Can I put my hand up?
You didn't tap out.
No, man, it was.
I don't think it will be the going down. It's the getting my fat self back up again.
That's the hardest bit, and it's all down to technique.
Yeah.
You know, the other guys use the proper technique. Mine is not the proper technique, but that's what I learned on and what I'm comfortable at the moment.
Yeah, that's it. That's fair enough at the end of the day. But yeah, you're quite right. You've got Sue, you've got Land Rover both saying that like they would not do it at all. And I don't know.
Yeah. And what's awesome about doing videos on YouTube, you can share these experiences and events with everybody who couldn't do or wouldn't do what we do. Like. So that's the awesome part of it. Like. So well, obviously, I still got to ask the question: what part of the video made all your palms, your hands sweaty?
For me, I think watching you go down that drop was just like, no, just looking down the drop and then back up again, thinking, well, I've got to get back up there. Yeah, I'm not getting back up there.
That's mental. Even I get goosebumps. Just it's going over that edge. You know?
Yeah.
You do your gear tests and system checks on the top, like before going off the side, but still going off that edge. Because
you won't catch me doing it.
Because I did a stone test, which is basically drop a rock down, so it gives you a rough idea how deep it is, and it did sound deep. It's,
even I felt a bit. I was sitting to my son, and I still had the computer in the background. I looked over. I was like, I could not be doing that. I could hear Gareth panting and puffing and huffing, and there was no way I could do that at all. Not at all.
I've been honest. Going back up, you know, it's probably hard to see in the video because there's lots of cuts in that up section from editing, but I must have stopped about just ballpark 20 times.
Oh, really?
But that's just to have a breather so you can keep on going, you know, without, you don't want to be going up flat out and then you knock it halfway. So you've got to try and pace this out.
No, that's it at the end of the day, isn't it? You ruin it for the rest of the thing then and you can't get up.
Yeah. So slow and steady, plenty of breaks. And but as you saw at the end of the video outside, I literally dropped outside.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. I made it in and out safely, and that's the main thing. And we managed to capture some of the history and the artifacts for future generations to see, like, which is quite important. And with those places, they'll won't be open forever because there'll be a collapse, another collapse, and that portal might be collapsed and you won't get in ever again.
Yeah.
So it is important to document these places and the historic places.
Hello, Bud Files. Hello, Art, Sue, Stephen's here. All right, Steve-O. Now I'm over. I think everyone's here, really.
So yeah, it's awesome to see everybody in. I got YouTube on my phone. So there were some bits I wanted to put in the video, but I couldn't put in the video because we don't want to give out the location, not to obviously number one to keep people safe.
Yes.
And preserve the history. But the walk to that portal was brutal before you even get into the mine.
Yeah, I can imagine as well. Loading the car and getting all your gear ready because you've got to do your checks on your gear to make sure
the hill is like that anyway.
Yes, yeah, I remember you sent me a photo from the top, didn't you?
That's all worth it, all worth it.
I mean, I imagine all of your equipment worked well on that one because it didn't look like you had any problems with any equipment or anything, mate. So
well, you got to not put you into a situation where you can't recover yourself or rescue yourself. Like, but you've also got to put into place a safety. You've always got to let somebody know where you are.
Yes.
The exact pin to the portal, time you're going in, the time you expect to come out. But you've also got to give yourself some leeway because when you're underground, time just goes like that, because you're enjoying yourself, and time just runs out. Hours go by without you noticing. Like, so I always try and give. If I think I'm going to be 3 hours, I'll try and say 5 hours.
So you come out earlier than expected.
Yeah.
So that people don't start to panic if you're half hour longer than you expected to be.
It's always a hard one to judge. So, and the mine explorers who might still be in charge can vouch for me, like it's safety's got to be number one. Obviously, like we go out with the A team, we have a laugh. It's got to be enjoyable experience. Have a laugh with your friends, but also you've got to keep an eye out for each other's safety, like which is key, as well as the adventure.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's a big part of it, isn't it? I imagine for you, I know you've said a few times yourself that YouTube comes after. You want to go down there, you want to have a good time because that's what you're there for. You're doing it because you enjoy it. We're just lucky that you record it and share it with us.
Yeah. And to be honest, I'm lucky. I go underground with some awesome dudes. The A team mainly, all four of them awesome, and all the lads who come over from across the border. We're a good bunch of boys, and we have a great laugh. Like.
It does look like good fun. It really does, especially when you've got the right people with you as well.
That makes the difference.
Yeah,
it's got to be fun. If it's like the boys say, and I say as well, if YouTube becomes not fun, there's no point doing it. You just go back to exploring mines and not fun. So there's a fine line in trying to keep that fine balance.
Yes, I imagine. And I imagine sometimes that's quite difficult as well because obviously you've got to be safe at the same time as well. So you can't just go down there and muck around.
No. It's a fine line, and I'll be honest. Like I've put myself into situations where I look back when I'm editing the video and I think, fuck, I walked onto that. I shouldn't have pushed that far. And it hasn't happened very often, like, but only once or twice where
Yeah,
fuck, I've walked on the false floor there, like, and that's why we always try and tell people not to enter mines, because some false floors just look like any other tunnel. There's rocks on the bottom, and you can't really tell the difference apart from maybe there's a crack on the sides, where there's movement, but sometimes you
yeah.
can't even tell. It's crazy. Like.
Now, I get why it's called a full floor, because it doesn't look like a floor. But how do you tell before you stand on it that it's a full floor?
When you've been in so many mines, you get to learn the layout of a mine, and you've got to be vigilant. You've got to be always looking where you're going. Safe, like I said, safety is number one always. Yeah. You can't just go willy-nilly into a mine and just hope for the best. You've got to be aware of every surrounding. Not only what's below your feet, what could be like a widow maker, a massive fucking boulder dangling above your head, which you could touch on and just fall on top of you like so much.
That's good.
Before we carry on, shall I put the link out? I think I will.
Yeah, if you want to put the link up, yeah. It's your stream, I don't mind. I was going to ask you something. Oh, did you, whilst you're doing that, I'll just ask you, did you get any minerals out, any samples out of that mine?
Well, the only one I actually brought back up with me was the last one I saw in the video, and it's not going to shine much now.
It's still shining quite a bit, to be honest, off the light.
But unless you shine it with a torch. But my worry was I didn't want to just chuck a load in my bag and have that extra weight, because it was tough enough as it was.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It looked like you had a good time, though. Especially, I imagine sometimes it's, as much as it can be stressful and daunting because you're on your own down these dark holes, these big drops, I imagine it can be quite relaxing just to know that there's no one else around you. There's not going to be anyone else around you.
Well, being underground is my escape from the day-to-day struggles. I won't go into detail. What we experience offline is our business. A lot of us suffer with anxiety and depression, and that's my escape, where I can go and totally forget about everything and recharge, basically. Hey, Demi.
All right, Joe. Hello, Photos Against Anxiety. Hope you're well. Hope you're both well.
Sorry.
No, go on.
I've pinned the link in the chat, so if anybody wants to pop up.
Come and say
You're welcome. You're welcome. As long I can see who you are, and come up and say hello. You're all welcome, even all the usual suspects and new people, mine explorers, and all the like.
That was a weird burp. Pardon me. Please make sure you do like and subscribe and share the live stream as well as the video that Gareth just premiered. And if you didn't catch the video, the link is at the top of the YouTube chat.
I've just changed it, but it'll be on my channel.
First comment on the YouTube anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you want to take a photo and so you can type it in, I wouldn't want to myself, but there you go. But if you just pop along to Gareth's YouTube, which is his name, Abandoned and Forgotten Wales, you will find the video on there anyway.
Yeah. So I'd like to see if anybody in the chat got questions, and I'll try my best to answer. I don't pretend to be an expert, but I'll try my best to answer any questions that anybody's got. You, Rob.
Who let him in? Sarah didn't say hello to me.
You gotta say hello to the co-host.
No, he's rude.
Evening, Adrian.
All right, Rob, Adrian. Am I right in thinking that? I mean, obviously that mine's from, like as you said in the comments on the premiere. You said it's 150 years old. Didn't they used to use horses to like run the spinny thing that did the? See, look, I don't even know. It's called a winch or something, isn't it?
Horse swim. So in some of the older mines, outside and inside, they used to what we call a horse swim. And
Right.
basically, it's a horse-driven winch that would have raised kibbles out of the shafts, which is big. A kibble is an ore bucket, basically.
Oh right, an ore bucket, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard. This is going to be a terrible joke, but it's coming. I've heard that most whores do have buckets.
There's always one.
There's always one, isn't there? There's always one. So where would that horse swim be? Where would that be at the top of the mine, or would they put that down the bottom?
It all depends. Now, on this particular mine, I'm not sure if they had one, but on some of the older mines, they did. So it all depends on each mine. Each mine is worked differently, run differently. But we did one. We did a mine explore. I would say not too long ago. It was probably a year or two ago now, and there was a horse swim underground.
Right.
We've seen one above ground. Obviously, it's just a stone with a hole inside it, and we've seen more modern ones in when we went to meet the boys in England.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, England's always been ahead of Wales, haven't we? So,
I've got a picture somewhere.
Rob Random has a question, Gareth. Rob, fire away, mate. I had a few more questions in mind from the thing, but I can't remember. Oh, that's a very good question, Rob. Very good question. Rob said, how fucked was you on the ascent back up, and how much more could you have done?
I could have done the full. The rope was 227 or 29 feet, so that works out, I think, if my maths are right, 70 meters. I could have done it all, but what you don't see in the video is the pit stops in between. So I go up, say, 5 foot, dangle for a couple of seconds, go up another 5-10 foot, dangle a bit more. I didn't just go up and up away. Like. But yeah, I could have gone a bit further. You just basically try not to do something that you're not capable of doing. Like.
Yeah. And if you do need a break, take it. Don't.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's not about how fast you go up. It's just
It's about
getting up
safely.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Bloody hell, Rob! That sounded like you to come up with a question like that, with a good question. So this is a horsewomen kibble, people.
So basically, yeah. So that's the kibble that you see, and there's how we're in the ore bucket.
Yeah.
And the horse would have gone round that centre pole and pulled up your buckets from
Right.
deep below.
You probably don't, but do you know how much weight that them buckets would hold?
The bucket, your buckets themselves weigh quite a lot, like. So I don't know personally, and I'm not sure if anybody does. I think,
Backstage, show your face so in there he is.
yeah, he is. I knew it was.
Good evening,
Maybe,
Jim.
Good evening, Mr. Joe.
How we doing?
Next question. Here we go. That's more like a Rob question. Next question. How far would Connor get up that rope? I'd probably go more for a chain and ratchet system. So I used the ratchet to fucking wind the strap in, and it pulls me up.
yeah.
Connor, you not mean you need an electric winch?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, with a Land Rover outside, driving away to pull me up. Probably need a fucking 4-ton truck to pull me up.
You can also have get these chest ascenders where you use a cordless drill to go up them.
Oh, yeah, up, I suppose.
That's who I've seen. They tried out once. Was Adventure Twins on YouTube. Yo, once. Hope you're good, dude.
Well,
Or
these blokes-
Explorer says we all have a bit of up and down. It's easier now, but when I started, even my eyeballs were sweating on the ascents.
these blokes that do these wind turbines and stuff like that, them use them like electric winch strapped to them.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find. We have another guest.
We do indeed. Good evening, Adrian.
Hello.
Evening, Joe and Adrian. Sorry, I was a bit slow.
Yeah, evening, Joe. Yeah. Sorry, we're
Hello,
sort of
Gareth.
in the flow.
You both good?
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah,
No, I'm just bloody fed up.
What's up, Adrian?
No, I'm just depressed and fed up.
how we Adrian will share your
Everything's
man
crap.
on you.
Everything's crap. I just want to run. If I knew where I was going to run to, I'd run tonight.
That's why I go and underground of his mind, Adrian. That is my escape to get away from stuff and sort of, how can I say,
You
recharge.
get
and-
me down there.
I know you
You
wouldn't.
wouldn't get me down there.
but maybe something like a hobby, maybe like I told you before. No,
Get out and burn that farm a bit.
Yeah.
You've got
Used
all
to
that
like-
lovely countryside around you, Adrian. Get out and go for a walk and things like that, you know. I know it's difficult
can't be
some days to
bothered
get
to
out of
walk.
the house, but
I can't even be bothered. I can't be bothered to go out for a walk.
yeah, but then that's why you're getting depressed, buddy, because you're just sitting there in that chair doing nothing. That's
Yeah,
what's doing it.
you're probably
I guarantee you get out and do some
But I'm
stuff.
old. I'm
Yeah,
old.
you are old. Yeah, you are old. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Thank you.
That's it, Adrian.
So you're not that depressed. You're still fucking laughing.
I know what you mean.
I like to see Adrian with a smile and happy. You stay on round for a while, we'll shock, make you laugh and have a smile on that face, Adrian.
Joe, you're a bit quiet, mate. You might be a bit far away from your microphone, buddy.
Hello.
Fuck me, now you're too close.
I thought you were doing a Stephen for a second. Then.
Oh, I didn't see that. My internet's not going to go dodgy though.
What did you think of the drone footage there, Joe?
Brilliant, son. Yeah, fucker. You're starting to wipe the socks off me.
It's I tell you
Anyone
why.
got shots off you.
I tell you why I watch Joe is I've actually pinned their channel on my community post tonight. Is pinned on places. They do like castles and armies and stuff, but they do a drone bit at the end, and that's epic. Like, and
See, the thing is, like I'll tell you all, it's because I haven't got transport. I've got to go by bus everywhere, and it costs a fortune some places.
yeah,
It's only 2-3 quid on a bus round here. You can pay 3 quid on the bus. We can go as far as we like.
I'm
Connor,
saying,
you're bloody lucky because you're bloody lucky. There's no buses at all around here. I'm eligible for a bus pass, but there's no bloody
Oh, God,
buses.
you live in the day of the horse and carts, aren't you?
I thought it was bad here, Adrian, but it sounds that you've got less public transport than we do.
Absolutely. There's absolutely no buses. They at one time they had the cheek. They actually had a on-demand bus you could ring up, and it would come along. They gave that one up as well.
Mm.
Not that I would use it, but, you know. The last time I went on a bus was 20 years ago. That was down in Brighton.
Yeah. I went on a bus the other day because my vehicle's going for MOT on Tuesday, and I hate it. I hate buses. Just loads of people
They're
in
horrible.
one small space.
Horrible.
Like, oh my God, man.
No, they're horrible. They are absolutely, utterly horrible places. I hate them. I hate them too.
I nearly actually walked from the town back to the house, like, because I just didn't want to get on the bus with that many people close up. But I know it sounds silly to to some people, like, but it's just how some of us are.
You're talking to somebody here who only sees one person apart from one here, sees one person every week. So, so I don't see people.
Yeah. I'm quite lucky. I know I don't see many people, but the people I do see are awesome. Like, and I get to chat with you awesome people on here as well, which is awesome as well.
But no, this is my only lifeline on here. I do see people on here, and I'm pretty pleased I do.
Yeah. That's a good one.
We're pleased you're here too, Adrian, mate. We really are.
Yeah, so am I.
Thank you, Connor.
Both of you. Because you're always welcome on the channel. Like, never think otherwise.
Thank you.
It's changed me. I might be too offensive for Adrian there. I put something on better for Adrian.
Yeah.
They're all that. I look better there, do I?
Yeah,
Don't
but
worry about it.
remember, Joe.
I'm not that thin-skinned.
Adrian is good with his one-liners, so I'm sure he'll catch you
I
out
don't
straight
think
away.
I'm not that bloody good.
Some of the ones that come out, Adrian, are corkers. Like, fair play.
Are they? Okay. Well, I suppose you get whatever.
Wicked. Good to have you here with us, Kirsty. I've got another question for anyone really, or England, includes you, Gareth. Did you think it was scarier going down or coming back up? Where was your anxiety at the most? That includes people in the chat panel.
The transition from the top and going off that edge. So that transition always gets you from
all over the top.
Yeah. Off that edge.
Yeah.
I suppose something in your brain makes you want to cling on and stay there, like it feels like you're
your brain is telling you. The brain is telling you.
I've never done it. Yeah, I've never done that, Gareth. But aren't there similarities to potholing?
Yeah. There's a natural thing in the brain saying, we shouldn't be doing this. This is not right.
Yeah, this is going to hurt if it goes wrong. Yeah.
You know, and the boys in the chat like Gore Explorer, Gerard, and all Evermind Explorers will tell you, it's always that edge, gets you.
Well, maybe
once you're down like 5 foot, and like you're good. You go down. But what I did, not sure if Anthony is still in the chat. What I did notice with my new rope is I have to use a breaking carabiner because the rope slipped through the descender.
Have you got that to hand to show us so people know what it is?
Yeah.
Gareth, doesn't it actually hurt your back when you're going down there with your back?
Touch wood, it hasn't gone. My back went in the mine, but wasn't on an SRT. Touch wood. But yeah, I gotta just try and be as gentle as possible, and I'll still do it until I can't do it. Though. But yeah, it's always at the back of my mind.
This afternoon to cut some bushes down, and it took me. I was only out there for 20. I went out this afternoon to cut some bushes down. I was only out there 20 minutes. I completely stuffed myself.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not scared of heights like that because I'm used to, well, I was at first a little bit till I started the job I was doing, 17 to 21 floors up, leaning over the top of a block of flats from the roof. Get used to it.
That's a good question. Was that your rope you went down? And how long did it take you to attach it in that dodgy way?
Oh, was that your rope?
That is the exact rope here, Rob.
Let me click the... There we go. Maybe you could do us a bit of a demonstration, Gareth.
Right, I'll have to take my headset off because obviously I can't do the
I thought he was going to take his clothes off first.
So Gareth's going to do you a little demonstration of getting his harness on, and how he ascends and descends on his rope, which I think is very good of him.
I'll try and put the headset on after I put the harness on, so I can.
Yeah, Rob said take your shirt off as well. Look at him trying to keep it professional. He just did a little middle finger.
I'm actually like you were supposed to be going to sort Robert.
Yeah. So, Joe, would you have gone down there, buddy?
Why, aye.
You would have gone down there. You would have done the descent, 200-foot drop.
I hate, don't bother me, you see. I'm used to it like the job I used to do.
Oh, right. And what did you
but I didn't mind getting stuck in something.
Hello, Jen.
Depends what it is, as long as it's moist.
Go on, Gareth. Get your thumb on.
Put this way, if Matt Secret Vault can do it, he's really scared of heights.
Who did that? Oh, brilliant, Rob. Brilliant.
Gareth, what the hell are you doing?
He's putting his harness on. He's doing a demonstration of putting his harness on, and he's going to use the rope.
No, it didn't. It looked like he was doing something else with it.
Oh, right. Probably putting something, pulling. So when he pulls it up like that, he's got a wiggle to get the dildo up his bum.
And then he's got to take it all back off again because he forgot to put the batteries in it.
Yeah. Oh dear. Can you imagine being a miner back in the day, though, going down there? How long does it take? I don't know. You just better find out, aren't you?
Oh, well, the kids, man, the young bands used to do back in the day, didn't they, man? 13 and 12
I'm
years
going to be
old.
I'm going to be very crude here, but surely isn't it better just as well just to take a little blue pill for an erection?
Yeah, fuck, I imagine going in the bedroom and your wife's got one of them when you say, oh, I'm going to sleep, it'll take you fucking hours to get it off.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, she's worried what I was upside down on.
You should hear what this lot's saying about you. Oh,
God, it's optional.
You should hear what this lot's saying about you. They're saying you need that to get an erection.
I'm popping off to have dinner for a minute. I'll see.
Nolan's got blue tablets.
See you in a bit, Adrian.
But remember, this is not a tutorial or nothing like that. This is just how I do it. And no, this is not the proper setup. This is my setup.
Don't try this with children.
No.
Yeah, really don't do this. If you don't know what you're doing, we do not recommend at all.
Go to a cave-in club.
The cave-in club. How many women's in there?
And I don't mean Beth's BDSM club. Look.
I suppose she ain't here while you got your ropes and your harness out, mate.
I just pointed that out.
Is that codpiece you've got, says Rob? Is that optional? Codpiece makes your dick look bigger, Gareth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He looks so confused then, Rob. I'm copying this exactly and going to climb K2 and then abseil down.
Good one. Good one on that.
So what's that called? That big bit you've just clipped to the rope? What is that called?
This here.
Yeah.
This is a descender.
Right.
So this is what you go down the rope with.
Right.
There are other
I
types
never
of
wear one of
descenders
them.
as well.
Right.
And this is a break. This is a braking carabiner, so that is an extra brake to help you stop.
Yeah,
So
I was
this-
going to say how'd you slow down because otherwise you'd burn your hand, wouldn't it?
So basically, you know, this rope, I can't really put my weight on this, but you see,
Yeah. So you lower it down while holding it,
yeah.
and then
But when you stop, and let me just pull this a bit more tighter. You stop and you need to.
Rob's got a cotton wheel for a descender.
And you lock it off, and so you can hang there, all your body weight, and
Right.
you go.
And relax and chill out.
Yeah.
Heister says Rob's already tied himself to the ceiling
Nah.
and he's hanging upside down.
I hate it.
Everyone, this is not a tutorial. This is the way
Yeah.
I do it. There are other ways of doing it, the proper ways with different kits. This is just my way. And going back up, exactly the same again. This is my setup. This is not the setup that professionals use. It's just happened to be my setup. And I can't really demonstrate going up a rope because I haven't got enough height here, but I'll give you a general idea.
Yes, yeah, no, it's good. It's nice to see. It's nice to see something different and interesting. It's not boring at all. And that was sarcasm. That just came out wrong.
So when going back up, you've got to imagine this rope is going straight up. This is not
Yeah.
here because I haven't got the height. I wanted
Yeah,
to show
no, that's
you.
at the top, I imagine.
This will be at the very top. And just imagine ropes like that, because obviously I haven't got the height here to actually do properly. So your hand descender would be up the rope, chest descender, and I'm not going to clip it on, but I would have a foot descender on the foot as well. So I'd be stepping on the foot descender. That will push me
Right.
up. The rope will slip through your chest descender, when you can go up again. Foot down, the rope will slip down through here, and then up again. But obviously I can't demonstrate it properly because obviously I haven't got the height and the space to do it here. But we could do a video one day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really interesting. That's really cool.
But remember, this is my setup. This is not the proper setup. This is the way I do it, which works for me. And
Well, there's nothing of you, is there? I mean, that lot probably, I'd probably have to have a bigger rope, a better fucking, you know what I mean? But, yeah, very good.
this up in the back.
I mean, is that, I suppose that miners back in the day would have just walked through the front of the mine and got in. I believe there's actually another way into this mine, but Gareth hasn't quite found it yet. I'm a do 18 style kit montage. Bugger off, Rob. Joe says electrical tape is cheaper. What are you all like, man? What are you all like? Well, yeah, that's a point, actually. Could you imagine, right, back in the day in these mines, they would have been lowered down by a hemp rope in pitch black. There wouldn't have been no torches, no lights like Gareth's got. You know, he wouldn't have had. I was just saying, Gareth, that back in the day when the miners would have done it, they wouldn't have had all that. It was a hemp rope and a candle. There wasn't a torch. There wasn't light until they got down there.
you'll see in a lot of mines we go, we point them out. It's just a chain, and they will be just free climbing a chain.
Yeah.
And that's it, no safety ropes or
No, there was nothing like that, was there?
And what I need to point out to people in the chat, the harness straight on me there now was slack, because normally I'm wearing my waders, and obviously with the waders on, and then the harness over the top, it's nice and tight. So if mine explores,
Always one.
evening, Nick.
Evening, Nick, darling. Hope you're all right.
Perfect timing. I'm surprised Beth hasn't been here.
I know.
She'll have a field day when she sees us. So yeah, so if that wasn't a demonstration, that's just showing.
Showing how you do it, which is quite good actually. It's quite cool. How do you? I mean, you showed me the other week this little clip thing. I can't remember what it was called. Little silver clip. It's got like 2 hooks on it and a hole in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you've got your kit bag there, we could just show. See you later, Kirsty. Have a good time. Thanks for joining us. I'll leave that up there above and below so that Gareth can see it for you. Nice to see you in the chat. Thanks for joining us. Above and below says Gareth, I'm popping across the end of October, brother.
Above and below.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Peter. Hey, you're welcome to pop up, Peter. There's a link if you want to come up and say hello. But that's awesome. You're always welcome to come over this end and join us at any time, dude.
Peter, I'll come up and answer some of the questions that Gareth was being asked in your point of view as well. It'd be really good.
Another legend and an awesome guy, Mine Explorer.
And Kirsty said bye, guys. She's off now.
Take care, Kirsty.
Peter is working tonight, mate, unfortunately.
Always good to see you as well, though, dude. So, what Connor was just saying. So, these. Oh, tell you what.
Oh, yeah, you ain't put your big light on, have you?
No. So popular.
Always good to see some of Gareth's mine exploring friends and team come up and say hello, isn't it? People. Always good. What's he up to now?
Oh, Irishman's mint. He's funny as fuck.
Right. Do my best to show the
what I was going to say, I can't remember what I was going to say now.
There's a specific way we set this up, but it will give you a general idea on how we.
Just remember, people, this is not a tutorial. It's just him showing you what he does and how he does it.
So basically, got these 2 anchors, sometimes 3, 4, all depends on the situation. And they're basically, I can't show. So basically bolted to a rock, and that's your wire hang.
How do you screw it into the rock? Do you have to take a drill with you?
Usually there's bolts already in place.
Oh, right.
Some places, obviously, you got to drill yourself.
Or in between cracks.
Well, yeah, and only that, sometimes the boats have been there for a few years and you're relying on somebody else's boats.
Yeah.
So it's always a risk. Always a risk.
Above and below said, or 1 anchor if you're feeling spicy.
I just seen a notification from Sal's channel. I've gone completely batty. I had to look at that just to see if she'd lost it or what. Anyway, right. Get me off full screen. I hate being on full screen.
Yes. Well, I was just showing you. You was doing your thing, weren't you?
Yeah, nice one. Don't know why my chat stopped then. So, have you been out on the drone recently?
Just well, I have, but I haven't edited it yet. Just the railway station updates. That's all. Which probably seen on the beginning of my life.
Good one. Good.
I did see them on the beginning of your live, actually.
Yeah.
It's always the first time he's gone quiet.
Yeah. No, Rob's
No.
never fucking quiet. He's either up to saying he shouldn't be, which is generally rolling a cigarette. I've been Oh, Robert.
And if you want to know what 220, let's say 229 feet looks like.
There you go. 229 feet of rope there.
Yeah, minus what's on the floor.
Yeah, minus what he's done, but yeah.
How do you not get much stretch on that rope?
Well, the further down you go, the more it stretches. But what you do, you have anchor points where you can on the way down.
Or just to lock yourself onto there.
So you minimise the stretch of the rope.
Got you.
I remember one of my first ropes I had, and I was down pretty close to the end of it, and there was quite a bit of stretch in it. You know, just something like that of stretch. Yeah, you'd pull down with your foot ascender and each hand ascender before the rope was tight enough so you could climb it.
Sorry, I'm just laughing what here.
Without checking, you're talking about £2, something like that.
Wow. And it's I imagine it's a special grade climbing rope.
Well, it's semi-static, so.
Semi-static, so that means you don't get static electric shock off it. Yeah.
That's the stretch or no stretch. I think you're taking the piss.
Stretch or no stretch. The women decide that.
In simple terms.
That's not very expensive then, is it, Rob? That fucking, if it's a penny an inch, you've only been charged half a pence, haven't you?
You get charged by the inch. Rob gets charged by the inch. So it must be a wee bit of tenner, if that. £3. It's not your poor fault.
£3? That's generous. I said half a pence.
They don't need half pences anymore. It's got to be a penny.
No, I'll get a grinder out and cut it in half. 3 inches is generous. Very
Who
generous.
remembers the 6.5 pence coins? 6pence. Anybody remember them? They looked a bit like a 5 pence piece.
We're not all old dragons, are you, Joe? Who's bragging?
The stars perk up when the inches is mentioned.
Rob's bragging that he's got 3 inches, Shaz. But we all knew you'd appear. We all knew you'd appear.
As Rob would say, it's not the size of it, it's the way you use it.
Where's Stephen? Stephen's quiet tonight at all.
He's probably working on his internet, man. Bless him. You need to get that sorted, you know.
Yeah, well, some people can't afford the internet, so they have to live with what they have to do with what they can.
That's right. I agree, totally agree there.
Exactly, Shaz.
Boom. What do you mean you're told? You're supposed to say that you're supposed to big us all up, Shaz, and say it ain't. It is how hard you hammer at home. Tap, taps for Rob. Not even tap, tap, tap.
Rob.
So yeah, going back to
You are a headache, Stephen. You give us all
Oh,
headaches, my
that's
friend.
good.
I hope you
so
feel better soon.
going back to the rope at the moment. My exact rope there is £2 a meter,
Well, that's not bad.
4 centimeters.
Does it go down when you buy more than 70 meters or up?
It stays about the same because obviously it's premium rope. We don't use you don't go into Amazon and buy caving rope like from Amazon. Like you go to a reputable company so you know you actually get in. Because at the end of the day, your life that's your lifeline. So you'd rather pay that extra bit of money to make sure you got.
Of course.
And you got to check it. You know, every time you come back from a mine explore, check it because any damage to a rope, you've got to retire it. You know, or you cut it with its damage and you've got 2 bits if it's good.
Yeah. What'd you do then? Just tie them in a knot together, yeah?
No. Fuck no. Say there's damage there, you just cut it and you can use if the 2 bits are safe, then you can still use them. But once they get so old, you've got to retire them. Like, you just got to keep on top of it, and any damage, it's retired basically. Evening, Beth. Hope you're good. You missed the.
You missed it, Beth.
You missed the bondage session.
Gareth had all his ropes out. He was hanging from the ceiling. He was, you really missed it. Have you got, Gareth, of the last mine you did of that one you've just shown, have you got any like behind the scenes videos or anything you can share that won't give away the location that wasn't in the video that only people that watch the live stream could see? Or
not. There was not much I didn't miss out of that particular mine.
Right.
Probably next weekend will be probably a castle video next weekend. I'm trying to keep it on the quiet at the moment.
Yes, okay. Okay.
Some people have already seen it on live streams.
I didn't know if there was anything you wanted to like just share a 30-second clip of the thing or whatnot. I can't believe we've only done an hour. It feels like we've been up here for ages, doesn't it?
Yeah, man. I appreciate everybody coming over from the Thunder. It's epic, good.
So here's a question for you. It's not about one particular mine in your videos that you've been to, but do you know anything about the mining history of Wales, or like what did they use to mine? When did it start?
Well, the mining go back to Bronze Age. You get the coffin levels, the ancient working, which was before the time of dynamite, so it was all hand-picked, and that's where you see the coffin levels, what we call them, coffin level, hence the shape of the person. Basically, is hand-picked in the shape of the person standing up.
Oh, what? Fair enough.
Hence the name.
Coffin levels, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what the oldest mine is in Wales?
I don't particularly know myself, but I know Bronze Age. There's Roman workings about.
Yeah. Fair play.
In the Great Mid Wales mine, there's evidence of Roman workings there. There's evidence of hushing, which is an old type of mine working where they dammed water on the top of a hill and let the dam break and let the water flood down the hillside strip off the earth, and they
Right.
could mine the surface and channel the surface.
Oh, that's cool.
In that particular site, the only, I think, gold disc was found. Roman gold disc was found. And that particular mine site has got history or evidence of people being there for 4,000 years.
Oh, wow.
No, it's
Oh, wow. That's a long time.
It's mental.
I will admit, I've been on Google and it says the most famous mine in Wales is the Great Orme copper mine. Would you say
Yeah.
that's correct?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're saying that one's got that you've just been in, the 200-foot drop one, is 4,000 years old, then the internet's not right about which one it thinks is the oldest. It reckons the
Well,
oldest.
no, that could be right because there's history on the site. The Great Mid Wales Mine might be Romans and stuff like that. Maybe not
Yeah.
mining, but there's activity on that site.
I mean, I will admit I don't know nothing about mines, so I have done some sat here and done some googling. It says here that the Great Orme mines, they're 3,500-year-old underground passageways that lead to the Great Cavern.
Yeah. So the history is so hard to find. No, maybe this part of Mid Wales, maybe the one I'm talking about is the oldest one, but maybe in North Wales, that's there's so many mines in Wales. No, there's a ridiculous amount of mines.
Oh yeah, look at the right part of Wales, wouldn't it? Not North and Mid Wales, no.
I saw B come in. Evening, B. Hope you're well.
Hello, B.
Hopefully, I didn't miss anybody.
Yeah, sorry, we were a bit busy chatting tonight. We haven't really paid much attention to the chat. B said, which Philly data sent was knackering to watch. B, would you do it yourself? That's a question we asked everybody. Or would you have tapped out at the top and said, no, I'm not doing that?
And it was tiring.
It looked it.
But a lot of it is down to technique, you know. No.
So the mines really around Mid Wales are more lead, silver and zinc mines, it says.
Yeah.
All right. Obviously, I'm not going to give out any names or anything.
No, that's cool.
If people want to go and Google that, that's down to them. But I'm not going to give them out on your stream because that's not what we do. Gareth, do you know any history on the mine that you did tonight?
Yes, I do. I'm just bringing it back up because my memory is like a bloody sieve.
No way, I would just watch Gareth do it. Yes, B. Yeah, I agree with you there. I would too. Oh, fuck. No. Ignore me Snapchatting people. Is the big pit mine still open, Gareth?
Last time I looked, but I think it's over. Must be over a year since I've been there now. Must have been.
Is the big pit mine still?
So there isn't much history with the mine that we showed tonight.
No. It is not. I don't know what you mean. As if it's open, if you can get in there, but online it says it closed.
It's a museum.
Oh, right. Yes, it is still open. 9:30 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. Sunday hours. And weekday, yes, 9:30 to 4:30 every day. Every day, my friend. I'd love to do something like that.
So yeah,
Are you masturbating? He just come off his mic and going, oh yeah, and then went back again.
So the only history I could find of this mine, and there are other bits of history I've put in with the video, so working around the late 1700s to the late 1800s. So that gives you a bit of a timeline. Oh, yo, Barry.
Yo,
Hope you're well, Barry.
good to see you, man.
The OG of mods on YouTube. I hope you're well, dude. Awesome to see you. Oh, God, guy, keep up himself.
I'm surprised we haven't had Rob Random up on the panel yet. He's very quiet down in the chat, isn't he?
Oh, that sounds cool, Hister. I do like a good mine museum. I'll tell you what is a good mine museum / slate museum is up in Llanberis. There's a really awesome museum that people can go and visit if they have up in Mid Wales.
God, fuck me, I've missed 9 comments. That's just people
I
saying
know.
hello to Barry. That's just people saying hello to Barry. I can't keep up with this chat tonight, people. Thank you very much for commenting. Can you all make sure you like and subscribe to Gareth as well, please?
So I was just saying about the National Slate Museum up in North Wales, but I can just see online now it's temporarily closed.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
Oh,
but that was I didn't actually get to see inside that one. The A team did, but I was up. So that's up by Dinorwig, which is obviously a massive slate quarry in North Wales. Which is quite mad, like. So there's loads of sketchy places, mines I've been to. You know, sometimes I've pushed the boundaries, but I think the biggest sketchy moment, scary moment, was when basically I rigged the rope around the tree wrong, and I slid back down the shaft, like only 20 feet, like, but I was scared.
No. Wasn't there? Didn't you show me a video footage a while ago of you fucking falling down as well, sliding down?
That's probably the same one.
Yeah, it was quite gravelly, wasn't it?
Yeah. Shall I find that video?
Yeah, find it, get it up. Sure, the people that love a laugh and love to see it.
Yeah.
I'm
Do as I
surprised
say.
Rob Random. Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm surprised Rob Random hasn't seen his new banner yet. I've created a banner just to advertise Rob Random. Oh dear.
I'll have to go into.
It's got to be done. We haven't done it yet tonight, and it's got to be done.
Good night.
Oh, wrong one.
Right, content. I gotta say thank you to everybody who watched the premiere tonight, because as I'm looking for this particular clip,
Sorry, Nick.
It's ranked as number 1 in this month's videos on my channel. So thank you,
Big up.
everybody who watched it. To go back to look for.
Nice to meet you, Barry, my friend. Nice to meet you.
Barry is a legend and a great guy. Enlisted should be. Oh, I'm looking at the camera. I didn't realize, I forgot the camera was right in front of my face. Like,
Yeah, everyone's thinking you're just staring at a wall. Not everyone knows you've got 2 screens now. Do they?
yeah.
It's like me. I'm going like this. They don't know what I'm looking at. I've got 2 screens now. What was you saying, Joe?
I'm saying I remember Barry from way back in the day when I first started. Back from the proper people who was to the fighters, and I remember Barry then when I went up from fighters to Mr. Vault.
Cheers, Dave. Yeah, it was I've been honest, it was a tough one to get back out to, but plenty of pit stops, slow and steady, won the race or climb. Right.
Anybody got anything?
Here
we have
he is. We do.
Another legend.
Hello, Warwick.
Oh, big man.
Good evening, all. How are we doing?
Good,
Good.
how are you good?
Much better for seeing that beautiful face, my friend.
Oh, good, yeah.
Couldn't have said any better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry. I meant much worse. Oh, get rid of that. Wait, get rid of it. Get rid of that. That's better.
You get that one for free, Connor.
Yeah, you'll get this one for free. Carry on.
Connor. Oh, no. I only do that with vaginas.
You must do it to yourself because you're a pretty big cunt.
What have I walked into, for fuck's sake? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is the one you showed me, Gareth. Full screen it, buddy.
For
On the YouTube, but I'll full screen it here. Oh,
yeah, I'll go over and full screen it over here now as
How
well.
you doing, Mick? You alright?
So
Yeah, not bad for the cheers. I'm just fucked, mate. I'm just knackered. Ain't nothing usual.
Not unusual to be loved by anyone.
everybody hold on. Hold on
I love
tight.
you.
Oh!
What's that?
That's what Gareth, that's the story Gareth was just telling. He didn't clip round the tree properly and he slid 20 foot down into the mine.
So what happened was I clipped into the wrong part of the rope at the top. So the rope slipped around the trees. So half of that middle point of the rope was at the top. And the 2 tails were at the bottom, which I was on like.
Yeah, you
And
got
down
to
it
be careful with that. No wonder you got a dodgy back, son.
I must say that is the quickest mine entrance and descent I've ever seen. I bet you pooed your pants.
Close, very close, Luke, very close. But that shows how easy accidents can happen without, just that one lapse of concentration.
Yeah, definitely. It's not an easy game you're playing.
You could do, you could do B, but in a lot of places on the ground, it's not viable. Hence why we use single rope technique on the ground. But it could be done. Like.
Yeah, ain't we all, Barry? Ain't we all just glad he got in there, got his safe in, and he's okay after that? I think that was a few months ago, wasn't it, Gareth?
Yeah, that was actually, that happened a while ago, but I showed a few people one. Like, so it shows how you got to be on the ball all the time. But I learned, to double check and check again.
We're going to have to hook you up on a bungee rope, aren't we?
What's that? So bounces back up.
Definitely hit the bottom.
Drop down, spin round, get the footage, bounce back up.
we look
sauce.
after, like, we go back over the footage, and Anthony's face looking at me and me looking at him, and we just disappear away from each other. Our faces are like, oh, okay, that's happened. And then I just climb back up the rope again. Then.
You know what, though, Gareth? I'm a bit disappointed, really. You could have done a selfie while you're down there on the way.
Yeah, innit? Fucking self-shot like that. Gareth, remember, think of the footage, not yourself.
yeah. It's all about the content, isn't it?
It just shows that 1 second of the lapse. No, we've done the whole mine exploring, and everybody gone up before I was the last person to go up. So it's just that lapse of concentration. So and that's why I meticulously check and double check. You got to, like, because that's your lifeline.
Yeah, I mean, you can't afford to be tired going down them sort of places. You know what I mean?
No, and that taught me to double check and check again before you do stuff like that.
That's what I was going to ask you. Was that one you done tonight? That mine you went down tonight. What's the history on that? Has people been lost down there?
From what I can gather, the lead ore body in that mine around that particular spot was about 2 meters wide. Hence why it's so big, wide in there. And the history, like the late 1700s to the late 1800s. The mine was productive at one point. Then they went back in to rework it, and they ended up reworking the spoil heaps after.
So it was all lead mine.
For that particular mine, there isn't a lot of history I can find in depth, but it is actually the same mine as the dig mine. The one I've been digging about 4 months ago. The videos were out.
You've actually had an update on that as well, haven't you?
Yes, it's time to go back, basically, without saying too much. I had a fellow mine explorer give me a little bit of an update on it. I actually walked past the dig mine, walking back to the car from the video tonight. But I was obviously too knackered to start going to another channel and calling to a spot. But by that time, I just wanted to go home and put my feet up.
As you do.
Yes, I can't remember how many hours are underground there. Probably 4 hours, something like that. 3, 4 hours. Which is us.
How you doing, sir? Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's good. I actually thought Adrian was still with us up here, but
no, he dropped down for dinner.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
lamb chops. You had lamb chops, mushy peas in here, mash.
Wait, that sounds good.
It didn't really. I'm just saying that.
Joe, you're fucking crazy, mate. Pack it in.
Adrian not touch his sheep, man. Them are his pets. It's like me putting the budgies in the microwave. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. I bet, yeah, you would as well, wouldn't you? Yeah,
what, the budgies? Yeah. By the time you put them in the microwave and cook them, man, there'd be no left. It'd just be like a biscuit.
You'd only get the thrill of your life, Beth, if Gareth was at the bottom.
I've got to get past all that first before I put them in the microwave. And there's no way that's happening.
I was going to do a poll, but I don't know how to do.
I don't. Not a clue. I think you can only do it on YouTube, can't you?
Yeah, I was looking at my phone then, but I don't know. So, as the banner says, there could be some interviews coming on the channel in the near future. We could be interviewing a few mine explorers.
That's
how
cool.
how they got into mine exploring and YouTube and the stories behind it. So I can't say
Well,
too much. I can't say too much at the moment, but
No, you
that,
probably
that,
said
that,
too
that,
much.
maybe-
that
maybe
could be.
next week we will ask Gareth them questions, people. Maybe next week I'll sit here and I'll ask Gareth, do an interview like that on Gareth, and you can all learn about how Gareth got into it and where he started. And I mean, even this GoPro, this very GoPro, has been down some very moist holes.
Yeah. I've and as I was telling Connor earlier today, I've actually still got videos on my channel that I haven't posted yet. Filmed with that camera, so it's I've got to get them videos up on the channel sometime. And because I've got a mix of videos coming up. Obviously, we're sticking with trying to stick with mine exploring on the weekends, but I also got without saying too much. A castle video, loads of drone videos. I'm sorry, Joe, but I've got quite a few drone videos and bits, abandoned places as well. Yo, Safari, hope you're good, dude.
Safari.
Gareth, throw through fishing ones in, I'll be happy.
I have got one Mick that I filmed. Didn't catch nothing, but still.
I've got to
It's
do
not
one.
about catching, it's about trying. You know what I
It's
mean?
Yeah,
being out
that's it.
there and being out there.
I've got to do a fishing trip, Mick. I'm moving my desk around. All my stuff is behind that. Well, it's all bolted in behind there, which is behind all of this fucking desk and that. So I've got to get in there.
Yeah.
My fishing box are out. I've just got to get in there and get my tackle box out, and then I'm going fishing in 2
Get your
weeks.
tackle out. You know.
Tackle box, dog.
No, he lives on the coast. Connor's just being rude, look. He's living on the coast and he's not fucking fishing.
Fish. I know. I know.
It's bad.
I know. It's bad,
Exactly.
mate. It's bad. I've been once. Well, I think I've been twice this year, but I haven't been since. Right when we first started getting them hot days, and it was still quite because where we live, it's quite busy.
Yeah.
It's a proper seaside town, and it gets heaving in the summer, so it's a bit hard to get down there fishing. But I went quite earlier on in the year, and I didn't. That's quite a good idea, Beth.
Well, that is a good point
That's a good
because
shout. Yeah, that's a good shout, baby. Yeah.
I am actually actively looking for paranormal investigators that are crazy enough to join us on the underground because I am interested in finding if they would pick up on anything because we've had some weird experiences with one mine. We heard music, and not only I heard it. Forgot the person behind me, Jared, heard it as well.
I'd like to come down.
I've heard what sounds like either a woman's voice or a girl's voice. So I really would be interested in meeting up with paranormal investigator just to. And it doesn't have to be a crazy mad mine. It could be just a walk-in one.
Meet us next year, Beth, and I'll show me how to work the stuff. And when I meet up with Gareth next year, come and meet us. You can wait outside the hole and do some experimenting out there. We'll take a couple of bits of your gear down, switch it on, and see if we get anything. I know a little bit about paranormal and asking questions and things, so I can take a EVP down there and the thing that the electromagnetic thing is with the lead and stuff in mines. I think that might interfere with the EMF.
There are a few mines. If I close this down, like this mine here, just a pair of wellies you need to get inside it. So
I want to go in that one then.
Yeah. So there are a few, not many, but there are a few mines that you could easily just walk in with Wellingtons and not do the crazy mad stuff that we do.
Anything to get a bit of rub on, Gareth, eh?
You know the score, Mick. There is a moist hole. I'll be straight in.
You've got to have a bit of rubber. You've got to.
should get a thermal imaging camera. That'll show you if there's anything.
Going back to the paranormal, while I remember, because obviously my memory is like a bloody sieve. Right, this it's hard to explain. Right?
It's a good idea, Beth. I will keep you in the loop about that, darling.
I'll try and explain this the best as I can. Right. Right, the A team, so four of us, stayed at the Boffey, right next to the Great Middle Wales mine. I obviously won't give the mine name out. We planned to go to after staying at the Boffey, we got up the next morning and planned to go to the mine. I ended up going first. Our explorer had to go back and grab some kit, and he was going to meet me back at the mine. So I'd gone to the mine, I set the ropes up to go down the mine shaft, and I said to him I'd wait at the top. So we go down the mine shaft together. That sounds a bit wrong, but it's
on the
mine
shaft
shaft.
together.
So anyway, while I was waiting, I went and sat in this little tiny chamber, and I've probably sat in this chamber in the dark. Obviously, we'll have cups of tea or coffee, whatever. And at one point, I was waiting there, and I sat in the dark, right? Not a single light, nothing, pitch black. You couldn't even see a finger in front of your eyes, right? And the only way I could describe this, I don't know if I was tripping out or seeing things, but what I could see, right, and this happened even when I closed my eyes, it looked like the rock wall in front of me, which was about a meter away from my face, it looked like flickering candlelight, not the actual candlelight, but like the flickers of faint glows going across the wall. And this kept on going for ages. And I closed my damn eyes at one point because I thought I was losing the plot. And I still could see it. And that started to freak me out at one point, to a point where I turned the lights on, and then it didn't happen again. And I just can't explain that. I wasn't sleeping because I was awake, because I was smoking a fag or having a vape, whatever I was doing, making cups of coffee. How do you people on the panel on the chat explain that?
I explain it. Do you want my God's honest explanation? I agree with Zaxxon. You was taking too many fucking drugs.
It's been a few years since that happened, like. But I can't explain it. The only thing I can explain it, maybe stone tape theory, maybe. I'm not a paranormal investigator. They do say that stone holds
It's an absorber.
energy.
It holds the energy and the aura.
Doesn't quartz hold energy or produce energy as well?
I believe quartz is very good for the paranormal.
But that was really weird, and I can remember it as if it was yesterday.
So quartz is considered a powerful crystal that absorbs and amplifies energy, making it a popular tool for spiritual practices, psychic protection, and enhancing paranormal research.
Wow. Well, in metal mines, you always see quartz.
There you go, and Beth.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I get it all the time. I mean, even when I talk about my grandma to this day, I still feel her touch me and things. We won't get into it because not a lot of people believe in it, but I believe in it, and it does happen, and it is there. Yeah. That's my opinion. And
I always believe there is something there.
There is, definitely.
Everybody say ghosts and things like that, but I do believe there is something there.
It's no, I watch all paranormal. I just couldn't explain that. I've tried to explain that to the audience as best as I can, and how I felt it happened, or if I was. I don't think I was sleeping because I was making brews and stuff like that. I just no.
I talked to you about that, Beth.
Weird, Doug.
Not about Nick, but for myself.
Has anybody else in the audience or the panel experienced anything weird?
Yes.
We'd love to hear it.
Yeah, I don't
When you look
really
at
want to talk about it, but I
Gareth,
have.
you look at half the panels I've been on, there's all, my mum's here, my dad's here, there's all
Yeah.
left, right, and centre. Even when I'm fishing, you ask Shaz, right, there's all.
Wow,
I've
that's
got energy. I've got
wow.
energy all around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I've got
I have.
it.
I've got it. I can. I don't know. When someone's like talking to me about someone that's just passed away recently and stuff, when I last had a reading, I was told that I have the ability to become and be able to do readings and be a medium, but I had to sort my life out first, and I still haven't sorted my life out a lot really. So I haven't really looked into it. But when I talk to people about their loved ones and things, I can feel their loved ones around me trying to get me to tell them. You know, I can't hear them, or I can like maybe Beth can, or Shaz can, but or Melissa. But yeah, no, it is fucking. I mean, now I can feel it. You just feel it. I don't even know how to explain the feeling. You can just feel it.
Yeah,
It's weird.
and that reassurance. I mean, to be honest, I mean, I say more than I hear or feel. I say,
Yeah.
but it's weird. You just know. You just know.
Mm. The
I always know when someone's there. Always. Sorry, go.
Yeah.
the good thing of being underground is there's no external disturbances, no sounds, stuff like that. It's just you, the water dripping in the mines, and that's it.
Yeah.
You haven't got the traffic or external noises. You haven't got mobile signals and stuff like that.
Just Gareth fapping away at himself.
Again,
Bill, that's quite common. That's quite common.
but it's interesting. And if any panel investigator who end up watching
My
this
mum
live
was
stream
the same.
who fancy it, I know Beth has said,
Do an interview.
do get in touch with me on my emails on my about page on YouTube. Go for it, no? Yeah, cool. I love stuff
Beth,
like that.
my mum used to struggle with sleep, Beth, when she was sort of first coming around to it. Here's a story for you. My dad, my mum was in the kitchen. This was years ago, before I was born. I think only my oldest brother was here.
Just making a
And
brew.
my mum was, my mum was stood in the kitchen, washing up, saying, just had a row with my dad. And all of a sudden, like, she could feel this breathing on her neck. And she thought, oh, fuck's sake, I'm going to carry on rowing, And all of a sudden, it just went, boom. And her ear rolls. Obviously, she fucking screamed. The dogs chased down the garden, fucking going mental. Oh yeah, so my mum didn't go back there. And then later on in life, she learned that she was a medium, and that was someone trying to contact her.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not used to it, and the initial is quite shocking, really. But
mate, do you know what done it for me? I worked at a funeral director's. Now, when you've got that sort of connection, and you walk into a mortuary, especially a hospital mortuary where there's a lot of death and a lot of unexpected death, mate, I had to leave. I walked in, the first time I went in, I got used to it in the end. I did it for a couple of years. When I first walked into the hospital mortuary, for my first ever day, my first job, I walked in, I walked out, I went, bro, I'll be back in a minute. Luckily enough, I knew the bloke I was working with anyway. My manager, I knew him before I started working there. I said, I'll be back in a minute. I've just got to go outside. No, you need to go. I said, Rick, I can't be in here, mate. I'll be back. He went, oh, you can't be like that. You've got to do it. I said, I know I've got to do it. You've just got to give me time. I'll come in again next time. But I walked in there and there was just this, my head started pounding. Like, where there was so much trying to go on and there was so much going on. Boom, boom, boom. It was fucking absolutely mental, mate. And so overwhelming.
yeah, I mean, it's going to get like that.
Fuck off with comments like that, Rob. Fucking hell.
Funny.
Who walks into the mortuary and gets a fucking semi?
Rob, no.
No, that's fucking Rob. There's some things you come out with, and then some things you got a bit too fucking far, bud. Jesus Christ, I love you, man, but Jesus. What was I going to say? I was going to tell you another story before he said that, and I fucking lost it now.
That's amazing. Dan. That's amazing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. I was just seeing Beth's comment as well.
Nick, one of Nick's mates, she used to come round and she fucked into. She used to phone me up with messages from my mum telling me to go and sort out pictures and stuff like that. And I was like, what the fuck? In the end,
Yeah, that's the story I was going to tell you. My mum used to have dreams. There's one I vaguely remember, not all of it, but there were some flowers. It involved flowers, balloons, and a gravesite. And she actually went and got the exact balloons, the exact flowers, and it was the spirit trying to get mum to help them let go. And so they went, and my mum did it. They went, and mum did it, and that was it. She never heard another thing. I can feel someone now. There's someone next to me now. I can feel it. I've just gone cold all down that side of my body, and I can feel someone touching my shoulder. I don't know who it is, but I can feel them. Someone's there. Yeah, probably my grandma.
Yeah.
To be fair, she's always with me. Always, everywhere I go.
That's it, isn't it?
A part of you probably did leave, Joe. It's your dad at the end of the day, mate. Oh, with your mum. Yeah, no, yeah, part of you probably did leave, Joe, mate. That little tiny bit of you just goes with them because what else have they got? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. A strange feeling.
I feel like I say, I've been around a hell of a lot of death, and Bev, fucking Gareth just made me jump. I wondered who the fuck he's talking about.
Oh, yeah, bad lad.
Brilliant.
Naughty boy.
Big up to all our 30 viewers. If you could all go and smash the like button, we'd really appreciate it.
Sorry, Beth.
What are you saying? Gareth looks pale.
Already done.
Who's that, your brother?
That's my alter ego.
I'll tell you what,
No,
the experiences I get in here where I live now. Sometimes I think I've told you, Gareth, before, and you, Connor. Sometimes I can be sitting on my computer, and out the corner of my eye, it looks like somebody's walking past. You know, like a shadow is out the corner of my eye. But when I go to bed, sometimes I feel as though somebody's sitting on my bed. You know how the bed like goes down, and there's nobody there. Sometimes they like touch my body, like my head or my chest. Feels like
No one wants to touch your fucking body, do they? They must be fucking dead.
No.
No,
Majority of that is just reassurance. That's what that is.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, that's what that was next to me just now. It's gone now. It's gone now.
Yeah.
I've got back to normal body temperature and the feeling's gone.
It could be my mum. It could be my wife.
When you start talking about these people, they appear and they come and say hello. And then when they actually, because you start talking about them and they're gone, they just come and make sure you're okay, and then they're gone again.
Well, no, it's not my imagination.
Same as the is it a wives' tale when the Robin comes and visits you? It's a
Supposed to be a loved one, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's just probably my mum or me. It could be my wife. Come to just see how I'm doing. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's one of them things we'll never know until we get there ourselves.
It's not spooky, Steve, mate. It's good.
Nah.
How's your headache, Steve? Come up on the panel for half hour, buddy. You know you're missing it. You know you're missed. You know you should be here. Come on.
Steve?
Oh, I've not changed that banner in a while. Looks like I'm just trying to promote myself now, doesn't it?
That's it. Just say hello and don't worry.
Just talk to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're that worried, just ask them to leave. So please, can you leave me alone? Don't be horrible. Don't get horrible. You don't need to get horrible. If they don't leave you alone and they persist, I've been told, tell them, fuck off and leave me alone.
Humans are more scary than any.
Yes. Things you can see are definitely more scarier than the things you cannot. I will fucking vouch for that every day.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt.
You know what I've got told all my life when my parents were out? It's not the dead that hurt you, it's the living.
Exactly. exactly.
I mean, I was a baby. I weren't a baby. I was probably about, oh, fuck me, how old would I be? Fucking 8, 10, between 8 and 10, say. I was in my bed. I was laying down, just got bunk beds. And I used to have this Winnie the Pooh telly. I was fucking mad on Winnie the Pooh. In fact, I've still got the exact bear somewhere. I think it's at my nan's house. And he was at the bottom of my feet where I've been asleep. I've got kicked down to the bottom or whatever. I woke up and the teddy bear was floating. Now, this, I don't know whether it was a spirit show, whether it was someone that, because I think around the time my uncle had just passed away, Uncle Mick. Funnily enough, Uncle Mick, yeah. And I obviously back then I shit myself. I was a kid. I didn't know what was going on. But I think now, when I think back, I think it was him just trying to help me find my teddy. There you go, mate. Yeah, I'll take that. Go back to sleep. Yeah. I fucking screamed the house down, mate. I kid you not. I remember that night like it was fucking yesterday. I was only a kid. Do you know what I mean? I didn't know anything about all of that. And that was an apparition showing itself to me, going, "Here you go. This is for you. I'm helping you."
My parents told us a few stories of weird experiences back.
Thank you, Beth.
Before I was born. One was obviously I was brought up on a farm. They were brought up on a farm, and the cows were calving. So my dad was out checking the cattle at the middle of the night in the fields, and he heard church bells ringing. The church was derelict. That was down the road.
Oh.
That was mad.
Oh, fuck. I forgot it comments. Beth, that's me commenting back to you because I'm on Gareth's StreamYard. Because I'm an admin on his StreamYard.
The other weird experience my dad and my mum saw. So, again, this was before I was born. So you're talking before 81. They were driving down the road. Right, so I'm coming back from a night rest, having food somewhere, whatever. And they were driving down the road, and this blue ball of light came from through one hedge, across the road in front of them, and right through the other hedge on the other side of the road.
How long have they been driving?
Neither of them said anything until I got home, because one would think the other one is nuts, or vice versa.
Yeah.
And they finally.
You think about these things first before you say it, don't you? Because
yeah.
If you come out of it, they're going to put you in a nut house.
Yeah. They obviously finally mentioned it, and they both said yes. I did see it. They couldn't explain it.
But yeah, Adrian, I'm with Beth here. I think you need to, when he wakes you up like that again, you need to just sit there and say hello and say, how can I help you? Okay. You know, you ain't going to hear him respond, but talk to him. That's what he's there for. He wants you to talk to him. Barry, legend, as always. People, make sure you go and subscribe to Barry Little OG. Barry, post your own channel link, buddy.
Should be able just to click, if you're on YouTube, you can just click on it. I'll post it now.
That'll be a horse that's probably died in that field, B. I can't remember. I'm going to have to look it up because I can't remember quite the significance of seeing a spirit horse. Beth might be able to tell you straight away, but I can't.
My dad seemed to experience a few things. Another story he used to tell us, in the same field where he heard the church bells, again in the night time, there was an abandoned house the other side of the hedge of the field. So he was walking down the middle of the field, and he saw this, what he said was a little girl stood in the window, inside the window upstairs. The house was abandoned.
That'll be someone that's died there that can't move on. That'll be harmed, or they love that place, stuff like that.
Yeah. Whether these were stories to scare you, or real stories, experiences.
No, I mean, a lot of these spirits are just looking for relief and patience, you know. I mean, in my old flat, fuck me, the place was alive. We had about 4 visitors.
Yeah.
No word of a lie.
I lived
I used to have people-
above my office. Sorry, Mick, go on. Oh wait, I'll fucking interrupt him being rude.
And my boy had this Jar Jar Binks, right? No batteries in. And now it used to go off 2 or 3 times a day, didn't it? 3 times a day.
Mm.
And we'd be sitting there and literally, yeah, Jar Jar Binks would go off. But, I mean, there was things like glass coasters flying at me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking 24
Someone
pack
didn't
of
like
crisps
you.
just flew out the cupboard and chucked them all over the floor, ripped the bags up. Right, there was no one there. There was no one there.
I saw it. I was there.
My stereo, when I used to have my stereo on, because I was rebuilding the flat.
Yeah.
It fucking he used to turn it off, and I'm sure it was my dad. In the end, I'd had a couple of beers, and I was like, just show yourself and stop it. There's no need for all this.
Yeah.
And I moved up here, and he done it a couple of times, and I proper lost it. I ain't gonna lie, I proper lost it. I said, show yourself, because I'm sick of this. Either show yourself or be gone.
Yeah,
And after that night, never came
never
back.
happened. Never
But he's still here. He's
Yeah.
still here.
I think when they know they're not bothering, sometimes if it's someone you knew, maybe they're doing it to fucking play a prank or wind you up because they think it's
Yeah.
funny. Because at the end of the day, that is the spirit of the person. When he was alive, was he a bit of a prankster? Turn your fucking music off, fucking noisy cunt. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
He was my dad was a hardcore drinker.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was 11 when he died. And
Yeah. Sorry, mate.
shortly after he died, my mum saw him on the end of the bed. And my mates came round one night because my mum moved out. And we heard this fucking great crash. He'd ripped, you know, do you remember the old solid oak fucking wardrobe?
Yeah.
Right, he'd ripped the door off and chucked it on the bed, mirror down. And we was like, what the fuck, mate? None of my mates would come back round.
Be that way round, would it?
Nah. I mean, if it had just fallen, but the screws were literally ripped out of the wood.
Well, if it fallen, it wouldn't have landed on a bed, would it?
Nah, definitely not. It was mad.
They all ran out, didn't they?
Yeah, all my mates fucking legged it. Even my brother did.
Well, when I go underground and I go on my own, this might sound weird to a lot of people, like, but most of the time if I'm on my own, at the end of the explore and before I leave a mine, I'll just have a minute and I'll just say out loudly, thank you for letting me explore your mine, as if I'm talking to miners, and thank you for letting me explore a mine safely. Like, it might sound crazy thing to do, but it's just something I do sometimes. Obviously, I don't do it when I'm out with the A team because it'll just look like a stupid thing that I do. Like, but it's just a
but I
habit.
mean, to be honest, if I was you, I'd have a little prayer.
Yeah.
I'd have a little prayer. That's what I'd do.
Wish them all well. Actually, if you believe, see, because you believe in paranormal doesn't mean you have to believe in praying.
No, not at all. But it's just a blessing. Just to bless their life.
Make sure they're looked after. Make sure nothing evil can get in there and look and destroy them. You know.
Yeah.
Because that would be a place. If I believe in spirits, so I do believe in evil spirits, obviously, because I believe in all spirits. That would be the sort of place where an evil spirit would go to fucking have his lair. He would go somewhere like that, dark, dismal. Especially like if it was a mine where people died, where it ever collapsed and people got trapped in it, and it's been opened up again.
Yeah,
that would be where some evil. I want to say demon. I don't know whether you believe in that sort of shit or not, but like an evil poltergeist will go to control spirits and have them and make their afterlife misery.
That's fair play. So I'm not the only one who do something similar to that. I respect that.
No, it's a world that we don't understand. It's simple
No,
as that.
you don't, but No, you're quite right. I would never do it. My friends invited me round when we was younger. We was about 15. No, it must be about 17, 18, because we just left college.
Johnny.
They invited me round for a Halloween party. And it was like, we're going to do a Ouija board. I said, I'm not coming. They went, what?
No.
I said, I'm not coming. What, you scared? You scared? I said, no, I'm not scared, but you don't fuck with that shit. You do not
No,
fuck
you
with that shit. Because anything can come through. You could get something nice, fair enough. But anything can come through there, and you could open a fucking whole world of shit that you don't want or need.
No, you're opening a porthole. You don't fucking. You don't do that.
Unless you know what you're doing and you can get that fucker back down in there, he's fucking. And you can get them fuckers and keep the bad ones back. You don't touch that shit.
I would leave well alone. I would leave. There's
I've got to admit, last Halloween we took a team one underground.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
it was. Yeah. So, but I wouldn't mess about with if it was a real one.
Sorry, Willie, mate, I didn't catch you come in. We're all sort of. I'm looking between two screens because if I comment on StreamYard, I come out as Gareth. I'm looking up stuff as well, and yeah, it's just sort of all over the place a bit.
Respect, dude. Respect. Yeah, man, it's very interesting stuff. You know, I know there'll be people out there say ghosts don't exist. It's nobody knows, isn't it? Nobody knows.
I've seen them. I've got no doubt in my mind at all.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
well, I hope everyone's enjoying the live and no one's bored. That'd be annoying if people were bored.
Yeah, man.
Cool,
I'm having a good time.
It makes change to be fair. Stop that shit.
No, I could go and show you the rest of the gear, but there's so much to it, like, you know.
Yeah, you've got to show. Yeah, but you've got to save some for other live streams, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's one interesting one, and it won't be done.
Yeah, you know, and you know, a question for the people in the chat: would you like me to do videos or a live stream sometime in the future on how I edit the videos?
Oh, that'd be wicked.
Because
you can share the screen up.
Because there's so much that goes behind the scenes on the editing. It's unreal, like.
Yeah, that might be useful. Yeah, mightn't it?
That'd be good, Beth.
I mean, we always go live anyway, but so we don't do any editing.
No.
But I mean, that'd be interesting. I think.
Yeah, I'll sort something out.
I was going to read out. Sorry, you know.
I'm always trying to bring something new to the live streams. I try and mix it up and make it more interesting for the viewers, and you know, bring something different to the table.
I just want to quickly say before we move on with that, Gareth. No, it's not. I've got a fear, Sue. I'm not scared of it. I just know not to fuck with it. Cards, I've not got no scare. No, I'm not worried about cards. I've lived in houses with cards in all my life. I've always played with them when I was a child. I've never had. Do you know what I mean? I know you shouldn't, but I always did. But I have no fear of Ouija. I just know you shouldn't fucking do that. But people are saying, yeah, you should do that. Big up.
Yo, Scoobs.
Scoobs, how we doing, mate?
It'll be good, dude.
Rob, come up, play that video again.
Right, listen, I'm going to jump down. Nick's got to get up early in the morning.
No, I put Nick.
Thank you both for coming up. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you for having us. And you, big up.
No.
Oh, yeah. I bought you come.
Love you.
Stop talking bollocks.
Awesome.
Good night, sheepshires.
Trust you both.
What a lovely couple.
Probably.
Oh dear, what a fucking lovely couple of people. What a lovely pair of pricks.
Yeah. Mick and Nick, I've always liked them.
The loveliest couple on YouTube.
Be back.
and I've got to just share their link and make sure nobody hasn't not subscribed to the channel, to make sure everybody goes over, subscribes to Mick and Nick's If I Touch a Fishing channel, because they're awesome. Really are.
We need to get in touch with you too about something.
Yeah, no worries, man.
What have I done?
No, you haven't done that. I'll explain if you did see me live. I'll explain it, and I'm going to go.
Oh, I've seen you live. Yeah, I was there when I come up on the panel for a bit.
Well, I apologise to everybody if you've lost your spanner, because I'm going through my channel delicately.
To be honest, I can't keep up with everybody's channels and videos.
No, I try my best, but
anyway,
lately there's been for trying to get.
Not saying anything, but I've had a few problems on my channel, right?
Right, mate. That's fair enough.
That's why I'm trying to put the spanners out there, and I'll give it to the people I talk to, and I'll do it properly. I might do a test on your screen, and just see who comes on, because I've been getting that cable person coming on my channel now again.
Yeah.
You know who I'm on about, Gareth, don't you?
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that too much here, Joe.
Right, but anyway, I'll give you your spanners back slowly and gently, because I've got to sort out things.
Yeah.
I did it as well, Joe. You'll notice that if you come on mine, you probably ain't got a spanner back yet. I did it on mine. I noticed who was doing it. Person isn't really about anymore now, but
I've taken probably 200-300 off my channel, because with my channel I was putting every single person as a spanner. That's physically impossible when you're 7K or more. Like you've got to keep it to the ones who come in every 10 minutes, every live stream.
You can trust, yeah.
So I've had to do it on my channel. But like me and Connor here, we're trying to mix our live streams up.
Yeah, there's been a lot of. That's what I was just trying to say to Joe, is we don't always see. We might not always catch your live streams. We might not always comment on your videos. There's been a lot that we've been doing behind the scenes to try and make these live streams better and more interesting to you. So if they have seemed boring the last few days, the last couple of weeks or whatever, bear with us. Please bear with us, because we are working at making this and trying to get this built back up again.
Well, I'm with you guys. You see, that's one thing about Gary. He's never took my spanner away. And I did take yours away, but you'll give it back, Gareth, because you're a good lad.
It's not about spanners, though. It's about being part of
the people I care about, you see.
Yeah.
When you've got people that comes in your channel and causes trouble behind the scenes when you give them a mod, you see, once you give them
spanners are overrated. At the end of the day, it's the community. It's like the 29 or 30 awesome people in the chat who come watch the premieres, who come watch the live stream. Yeah. They go and watch everybody else's live streams in the chat. It's about being the community and
that's correct.
Growing together,
But the thing is, I had to do it. I didn't like to do it. That's probably why Dave done it all. And back in the exploring.
I don't want to talk about other people's channels
anyway. Yeah. Come on, Joe. Leave it there now, Joe, mate. Leave it there. But as I was saying, like we might. I live streams. Just shut up.
Foreign cunt.
I live streams. Fuck off. I live streams might be a little bit boring now and again at the minute.
Nah.
But that'll be because me and Gareth have actually probably already spent 4 hours on StreamYard talking to each other, brainstorming ideas of how we can make these better for you lot on both channels, on his and on mine. We're trying to make this better for all of you, including people. We're not really the quiz type of people. We don't really know a lot. But if you want the quiz, I'm sure we can read out the answers in front of us. So
Yeah, just don't ask me the question because I'm hopeless at general knowledge.
Yeah, well, we'll be presenting it, won't we? So we'll know the
Yeah.
answers.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we've got big up. We've got 31 people in the house. Thank you all
Yeah.
for joining us.
But as Connor said, there are lots of things going on behind the scenes to make some special live streams, and hopefully people will enjoy watching them. I've got big plans for my live streams, and Connor has as well. So,
These
bear with us.
these things, they can't just happen overnight, you know. So if you
No,
think
no.
it's boring at the minute, you don't have to watch at the minute. We really don't mind. You know, we're happy to see you. We're happy to have you all here, all 30 of you, right? Including you lurkers. Big up the lurkers because you're the people that make it. Because you're the people that make up the numbers. Whether you're there to fucking diss or whether you're there to like it, it don't matter.
Exactly.
You're still there. You are still there. You know.
If you told me 2 years ago, come up on a live stream, I would have done that to you.
Gareth was a shy Ben. He was in chat, but he wouldn't go on anybody's. He wouldn't show his camera on.
Yeah. So I'm still working on that, because the anxiety still happens, but I'm working on that. We're working.
That's why I always do this to Gareth, because then he don't get a choice.
But it's a chat that makes the live streams, though.
It is. It's everybody that watches in the chat, and that's, again, I'm going to repeat myself. That's why we're trying to make them like more interesting and do more things. And I'm trying to get out more. It's not easy to get out these days for me, but I'm trying to get out more and get more footage on my channel for you.
Yeah. But it can't always be on everybody's channel, you see, because there's something.
No, that's it.
Yeah, it can't be everywhere.
No, that's it, Joe. That is exactly it. We can't. And these things don't happen overnight, do they, mate? Let's face it. Night, Beth. We love you. Big up for doing that. Find me on Facebook, Beth. It won't be hard.
Take care, sweetheart.
Respect, Barry. You're awesome.
Barry's a good man. Known Barry for a long time. Even before I was called Y.I. Man, Joe. I knew Barry.
No, you're just dickhead, man, Joel.
You can bugger off, you lad.
Same here, Mick. I still do. I still do like it, but I'm quite lucky because I got an awesome co-host.
Thanks, mate.
Who's totally opposite of me. I'm quite and Connor's the boisterous one, and that bounce off each other like, and it's
excellent co-host.
That's it, and we've had some good people on the last few live streams. I mean, Gareth, as you probably all noticed, we've been co-hosting for each other. And it's sort of, I think, when you start live on your own and you're just talking to yourself for an hour, it's not interesting. It's boring. It is boring. It is.
And it's hard work as well,
Yeah, because you've got to read the chat, and if the chat ain't doing nothing, then you've got to sit there looking stuff up to talk about, and that's what we're working on preparation at the minute, and how to prep and what to do. We've got all these ideas, but we don't know what ones to try out, what ones to not. Whether we do it as more as a podcast format, whether we do it more as like a radio show type thing where we interview people more, or we find topics that aren't just related to channels to talk about. Like we can get Mucky Mick up and Nick up to interview them about their channel. We've got Beth we can interview. We've got other channels we can try and get into interview, bigger channels, and just try and make things more exciting for everybody.
I'm not going to say too much, but we have been in contact with a few people about interviews. So, there's big stuff coming to the channel, so hopefully bear with us and hopefully you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, that's all we can say, really, isn't it?
So
I need to get up out of this chair in a minute. My legs are starting to hurt.
I think we'll give it a few minutes, and we'll probably call it.
Yeah.
Because it's been an epic premiere and an epic live stream, and
I think we should end it on that high note. To be honest, I think
exactly
when it gets into the night and everyone's going, "Oh, don't go," it kind of takes it away a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, you run out of steam, and
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, and
we,
it
we,
starts getting quiet, and then it gets boring and quiet.
yeah. No, we start off. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed the premiere. You know, it took a lot of hard work that I did, though, but it was enjoyable. It was an epic explore, and hopefully, it was an awesome video to watch.
I've got one thing to say to that.
Stop talking bollocks.
I knew that. I knew that was coming. Like, I knew it was coming.
No, I hope you've all enjoyed it. I hope you. I mean, let's ask them. Do you like the fact that we do co-hosting now? That there's always two people on panel or more.
Yeah.
You know, it's about what you lot like as well. If you want to see less of my ugly face, I'll fuck off. You want to see less of Gareth, he'll fuck off.
Yeah. Let us know in the chat. Well, let's see what you all think in the chat.
Yeah, it's not all about us. It is. Fuck off. My name's Stephen. It's all about me.
Oh, fucking hell.
Right, I'll be back in a sec. Just go and get some painkillers.
Fucking-
Hey, Baldy. You all right?
Yeah, well, Spike. Yeah, what you guys in the chat thing? You know, we'd love to know. We'd love to know the feedback and moving forward. Because like I keep on saying, without you awesome people in the chat, the live streams wouldn't be live. Where's mine, Jamie, bro? You know, mind you, I should go into the shop myself. I totally forgot about going to the shop, get some booze. Nice one, Stephen. Nice one. So I've got one interview secured. I haven't spoken to a guy privately yet, whether we'll do a recording or a live stream. But I also got a few guys across the pond. But stop being a twat. Across the pond that I'd like to interview as well, and not only in the mine exploring. So we've got that coming, definitely coming to the channel, and a few other things planned that we're going to keep quiet.
Yes, we're going to keep a few things quiet, definitely. Scoob, Spike. Still doing my meat only diet, mate. I haven't quite cut the drink down, but I'm still doing the meat only diet, bruv. Took all the carbs and stuff out, so thank you for that. I haven't noticed any difference yet, but when I do. Night, Barry, mate.
Yeah, so what I can say is if you got any questions, to put them in the comment section, or if you want to see us talk about stuff and interview different people, leave a comment in the comment section. You know? We're always open for suggestions to add to the ideas we have.
I mean, I could even, because my sort of channel's like more music orientated and sort of vlogging and that. I haven't really done a vlog for a while, only that hotel, that fucking hotel one, that other one. I've got things up my sleeves, but I don't want to give too much away. Yeah. Yes, I have been, Spike, mate. I've got plenty of big bottles of water. I've actually drunk all today, but I've been drinking fucking like two or three 2-litre bottles of water with it, mate.
Yeah, so drop any questions after the live stream in the comments.
Yeah.
The last thing I'm going to say before we cue the outro: stay safe, never explore underground without training, and I'll see you underground soon. And I've got to say thank you for everybody who came on the panel. You're all awesome. Connor for co-hosting.
Always
Joe, Mick, and Adrian. I missed somebody else. I missed somebody out. Everybody on the panel, thank you for coming on the panel. I couldn't do without you guys. And everybody in the chat, thank you for watching the premiere. Thank you for coming to the after premiere live stream. Again, appreciate you all coming here. It's been awesome as always. And it's time for that time of the night.
Is it? I bet I can beat you there.
Good night, Cheap Shaggers. Wherever you may be.
Thank you. Take care.
Oh, stop talking bollocks.
Oh, I didn't. Did I press end stream?
No, you haven't. No.
Oh, no, it didn't
Can't
work.
get a fucking staff these days.